Welcome to JonesyCast. Hey, I'm Jonesy. This is a cast. Please like and subscribe if you would like to subscribe. If not, that's okay too. Basically, what I do is go through relationship advice and things like that on Reddit and do video responses. This time we are on with relationship advice with user weekly underscore breadfruit underscore 2 minutes ago. New boyfriend, very needy and touchy. Okay, if you want the description, please click the link. Sorry, if you want the full post, please click the link in the description. This video is for the OP. So, essentially what's happened is you're 31, you've met a 37-year-old dude that's a bit clingy. Check this out. I'm 34, and I have been there. I remember I was dating a girl when I was 30, late 30, 31. And I was holding her hand and being all clingy and stuff, only to realize that I was the rebound after that. I didn't realize it. Now, she did me a big favor by letting me know that it seemed like I was looking for something different than she was looking for. And she did me a very big favor because she did not allow me to waste either of our time, right? So you've got through here. He's all over me all the time. Kisses, cuddles, hugs, constant physical connection. Now, that could be because that's just the way that he loves. That's his love language, which is fine for someone who loves like that, right? Who likes to receive love like that. But keep in mind, and also given the fact that he's 37 and male, it's probably been a while since he's really gotten kisses, cuddles, hugs, and constant physical connection with someone. I mean, if you think about it, you're 31. If you don't have children, then you have a lot less physical touch in your life than a woman of your age that has 3 children and a husband and a big family, right? So he's obviously, it looks like there is some clinginess there given the fact that he's been lacking it so much. But here's the problem with what he's saying. He also says he loves me about 100 times a day. I don't think if someone 2 months in told me that they love me 100 times a day, I would not respect them because it's just that they don't know what it means, right? In a sense, he's right because to love someone just means to value them, and he does clearly value you. And the question is whether or not he acts in a manner that he loves you, which then he's right. But the problem is he's also been talking about babies in marriage so much and it's freaking me out. When I address this, he just said it is half joking. Here's the problem with that. Why would you say something and then say that you were half joking? Either you're saying what you're saying, and this is completely all throughout anyone's life. Either you say what you say and you mean it, or you say what you say and I just have to pick apart which parts you mean it. I mean, what are we doing here? Right? So if he's half joking, well, then he should say it half the time. You see what I mean? But I feel like running because he has literally been talking about how our kids will behave when they are teenagers. I've done that before. And I'll tell you what, the young lady with whom I did it she did me a good big favor by just knocking the nonsense out of me, right? I've tried letting him know that I need a bit more space. He just says it's how he is and there's nothing wrong with it. All right, well, if that's just how you are and if there's nothing wrong with it, go find a woman who agrees with you because it ain't me, sunshine. It ain't me, right? Well, I'm also this way and I don't think nothing is wrong with it. I'm also this way and I don't think nothing is wrong with having a little space too. I think what you mean is there's something good about having space. You're right. You are completely right about that, right? I'm becoming annoyed and have this ick feeling about him now. Is there any solution to this? I was previously in an abusive relationship, so don't just want to dump someone who might potentially be a good man for me. Thanks so much in advance. Look, here's the deal. You need to communicate to him that this is genuinely how you feel, that the feeling is not going away, that there is something that is just irking you or ticking you off, and that if he doesn't want to do anything about it, you two have to go your separate ways. Look, there's no point going from the devil you know to the angel you don't if that angel turns out to be a devil in a different way, right? There's just no point, like you don't want to go from evil guy all the way down to nice guy and miss the good man in between, because the good man has a little bit of devil and a little bit of angel in him. He's just got control of both, right? That's the man you want. You don't want a guy who doesn't take genuine, first of all, criticism. And I wouldn't even say criticism, because you weren't criticizing him. You were just telling him how you feel. If you tell someone how you feel and they don't listen, stop telling them how you feel and just walk away, right? But give him the chance. Here is what I would do in your position, just as we get to the end of this video. And please do this, right? This will help you immensely. Write down what you want in a relationship. Write down what you don't want in a relationship. Examples of the X and examples of this are what you don't want in the relationship, right? What you want is like love, truth, honesty, etc. And, if you want a guy that's jacked, get a guy that's jacked. I mean, if you want a guy that has a bit of a dad bod like me, well, then do that. But you need to write that down. Write down what you want, what you don't want. Write down the woman you want to be and the man you want to have, okay? And then as soon as you've got it written down on 4 different pages in a diary, not on a device, in a diary, write it with your hands, right? Because the tactile experience is much better. And then every time this issue comes up with either him or another guy, you can go back to that list and look at it and compare. This list will be your compass. Because what happens is you think about these things and then you see him and his good side, his smile, the way that he talks to you, the fact that you're not alone, pushes all these desires that are written down in this book to the side, right? And then you forget that you could have great. Good is the enemy of great, right? And great can be the enemy of good. I mean, I'm a good boyfriend. I'm not a great boyfriend. You can go ask my missus if you like. But I'm a good boyfriend, right? At least I hope so. Now, I would be a fool to trade my girl for the chance of getting a better one, because to find a better one is just absurdly rare. I mean, she's 1 in 25 million because I live in Australia, right? So this guy, it seems, is not that 1 in however many people are where you live. It just doesn't seem like that. And if you're already having this conversation with yourself and it's 2 months in, it ain't going to change. It is not going to change. Okay. So, and this is also good assertiveness training for you. You need to be able to say what you want and have it heard. Okay. That is what a relationship is. Relationships turn into legal contracts. Okay. And you're a big girl. You know that. You're 31 years old. You know that this shit turns into mortgage discussions about deaths in the family, who gets power of attorney, etc. Right? If you can't talk about this, if he will not talk about decisions like that, and if he refuses to take your position on it, then he's going to do the same thing with everything else. So, look, I hope this video has helped, and good luck.